Hello everyone, how you guys doing?
Hello everyone, how you guys doing?
Okay, you guys can hear me? We're back at it with Danganronpa. Last time we left off, Sakura had unfortunately been murdered. We found her body, so it was really sad. She was like one of my favorite characters, so. So yeah, we have to investigate her death, see if we can find out who killed her. It's gonna be sad. Sakura was like the only sane one, besides Nagi. And Chewbacca's the loudest. But I got a nice glass of whiskey to help me deal with the pain. Tastes awful. But you don't drink it because it tastes good, you drink it because the pain gets to you, man. So let's continue where we left off. I also got a cup of water, because I'm going to be talking a lot, I feel. And there she is. Poor Sakura. Sakura drew her last breath sitting slumped forward and in the chair. There's obvious evidence of the blow to the head Sakura suffered. Normally, I wouldn't have any problem believing that's what would have killed her, but according to the Monokuma file, she had also vomited blood. And I can see a trace of blood on her lips for sure. Sorry, do you guys want me to mute myself? Alright, I'll mute myself. So what would have caused her to vomit blood? The Monokuma file specifically said she hadn't suffered any other injuries. Alright. So how did she die? Maybe her getting hit on the head somehow caused her to start vomiting blood? Not a chance, I agree. Byakuya.
That's fine.
Interesting. Sorry, hold on a second. There we go. Interesting?
Naturally.
Agree on what? No, I don't think I'd call it interesting. Yeah, she was the best, man. You're just a douchebag. But it does make me wonder. The reason Sakura vomited blood absolutely has to be connected to the why she died. What's this note on the floor? No, it's a napkin? Oh, it's a wrapper. This looks like some kind of wrapper.
Huh?
Do you recognize it, Hina?
Well...
Sakura eating candy? That can't be right. So you gave that candy to Sakura? Aww. I'm sorry, Hina. You want a glass of whiskey? You really like them that much?
'Cause, I mean...
Hina. Poor Hina and Sakura. What's this? Glass? There are shards of glass scattered all around this chair Sakura was sitting on. The glass is all red, and these are the top and bottom sections of a bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Was that what was used to smack her on the head? Huh? There's something else on the ground near this glass. It's a figure. It fits in the palm of my hands. Monokuma holding a chess piece. It's a Monokuma figure. I don't know why that has... I don't know if that has any relevance, but we're just gonna go with it. You know, what do you got for us?
What the heck? I won't forgive you.
I don't know if it's... I don't know about that one. Well, I don't want to say anything for sure without finding out more. Whoa. What? Oh. By noon, the Monokuma file said she died right around then. Oh no. Like you could stop Sakura when she has her mind set on something. She's a fucking beefcake. It's impossible not to have regrets, I know. Alright, we got Aoi's account of what happened. But the fact that she had asked those three to meet with her, and she asked them to come to the rec room at noon, the same time and place she ended up dying, it might be good to confirm what I just heard with the three of them directly. Hey Byakuya, I got a question.
What?
Oh, fuck you. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Is it true that Sakura asked you to meet her in the rec room? Yeah, you didn't hear our conversation with Hina? Then it's true? So you didn't go to see her? Byakuya said he didn't go see her. Is that the truth? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact.
Come on.
You're such a douche. An A-grade asshole. I don't want to leave. This door doesn't have a lock, and there's no evidence that the mountains have been tampered with. The only notable change to the door is the smashed window, which happened, of course, when I broke it to get inside. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the door. In other words, I don't see anything suspicious about the door at all. And what's this on the ground? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance to the room.
So...
Yeah, it does look like a protein shake. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loves their protein. And she mentioned more than once how protein was good for all sorts of ailments.
wrong.
What? Oh, she saw. I was like, there's no way you're gonna argue with the fact that Sakura liked protein. But still, this protein can... I've got a label on it that says Chem A2. That reminds me, Sakura mentioned how the Chem Lab had all kinds of health stuff. So she must have gotten this from the Chem Lab.
Just a second.
What is? Oops. Huh? What is?
Hey.
Glass? Shards of light blue glass, they must be parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
Yeah, actually, wouldn't it be on top of it? There's no glass shard on top of the... That is weird.
So...
Yeah, if... an important clue. I'm not sure how I see it how. I think I see it. Something's fishy about that bottle.
However...
Yeah, she's not the type who would go down without a fight.
It's true.
It looks like she died smiling too, that's weird. She was the ultimate martial artist, strong in body, mind, and spirit. Yeah, I can't imagine anyone in this school being able to get the upper hand on her. They must have taken her by surprise, you right? Nah, no, I don't think so.
Certainly.
No. I disagree. There's no way someone even by surprise could get the upper hand on her. What? A bloodstain? There's a bloodstain in front of the magazine shelf. It must have come from Sakura, right? But that doesn't make any sense. Why is it so far away from where she died? Oh yeah. More questions than answers. Huh? The locker's open, and there on the inside, it's a handprint?
Why?
And someone must have been hiding in there for some reason. It looks like someone touched the inside of the the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it does look fresh. So then... Yeah, but then how did they get out without, like, unlocking the door and keeping it locked? Maybe the killer hid in there until the locked room was open, don't you think? And during all the confusion, they popped out and joined the rest of the group.
Wrong.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not a possibility. Why not?
Hey.
Yeah, that is true. The locker... Yeah, the locker was already open. That's true.
Indeed.
Yeah, so then... What does this handprint mean? More questions? What else is there to see? Can I look at Sakura's body again? Ooh, what's over here? There are 4 red bottles lined up on the shelf. And inside each bottle there's some kind of Monokuma figure. Oh, it's the same figure! What I'm wondering is how'd they get those figures inside the bottles? Actually, yeah, that's a good question. They don't fit on the top. Huh? Maybe I have.
In other words...
Monokuma bottle. Excuse me. Allergies. I feel like I'm finally starting to make sense of the things, little by little. The Monokuma bottle sitting on the shelf. The Monokuma figure was found on the ground. The red shards of glass, which probably started out as a bottle. Which would mean Sakura must have been hit in the head with a Monokuma bottle, right? The shards of glass in the Monokuma figure are evidence of that. So I think it's safe to say that the Monokuma bottle was the weapon. But then why did she vomit blood? Oh, I didn't mean to click on her again. Oops. Skip, skip, skip. Okay, what else? Is there anything else in here? Guess we leave. What else is there to investigate? Talk to her more?
Hey. Certainly.
Maybe talk to her more?
What the heck?
Oh my god, I don't care. That was pointless. What else am I supposed to investigate here? Clock? It's around 1 o'clock now. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura died around 12 noon. So roughly an hour ago. Was that when Kyoko and I were moving alter ego? What else do I look at? Damn it.
What the heck?
Don't make me repeat.
So...
I don't know what else to look at.
Hey. Correct. So...
Can I leave? What else is there to look at, damn it?
So, how...
There's nothing else to look in here.
Indeed.
What do I look at? Yep, the door's the only way in and out. I don't understand. Can I please just leave? Oh my god, there's nothing else here to look at. I don't understand. What else am I supposed to look at? There is nothing else to look at. I don't understand. What is there? I don't see anything else. I am scanning every inch of the room. I don't see anything else. Oh, fuck you, game. The chair was shoved up against the doorknob so we couldn't get the door open. There's no evidence that any kind of string or mechanism was used on the chair. In other words, there's no reason to think that the chair had anything special done to it. Having examined both the door and the chair, there's no doubt the reason that the door didn't open was simply because the chair was shoved up against it. This kept the doorknob from turning and the door from opening. Yeah, you don't need to be a detective to realize that. And there was no evidence of the door or chair being tampered with or anything like that. So the killer must have created the locked room from the inside and not from the outside. So then how did they get out? I don't understand.
Listen.
Yeah, I think so, for the most part.
So then... Listen to me.
You've decided, huh? She's gotten a lot more pushy since we had our issue. She's like this cold, vindictive shoulder girlfriend. But she's right, I do have to go talk to the others. Sakura wanted to meet with two other people. I need to hear what they have to say. Alright, now I can finally leave this room. Alright. The other two probably went back to their rooms. Yay, thank you, skipping it. Take a sip of whiskey. Ugh, I hate it. Oh wait, no. Did I see a... Okay, I thought I saw a bug in there. That would have been gross. Toko, hero, I need to talk to you. Here we go, Toko. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds... Hello again, Toko.
Who's there?
Ugh. The most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
What do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Yup.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach.
It is interesting to see how much the split personalities hate each other.
I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
Yes, I do. I wanted to talk about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you.
Well...
Uh-oh, deniability right away. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. Ooh. Yup, you fucked up. The fact that you want to hide it is very suspicious. Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? Toko claims she didn't go to see her, but... Can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as fact. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. I don't believe her for a second. I believe Byakuya, because I doubt he would ever want to meet with her, Sakura. But I do not believe Toko. I have a feeling Hiro's gonna deny it too. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds...
You know?
I do, actually. Yes, actually, I just wanted to check something that's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you.
What?
Man, they both freaked out. I do not like that.
Could it be...
Yes. So there's no sense in lying to me. Org told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that?
What?
But didn't she write you a note?
How about that?
Right. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went to met with Sakura?
You got it all wrong.
You're even more horrible a liar than Toko is.
Actually... Don't look at me!
Well, I'm here. Could you show me the note she gave you? Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
You are the most suspicious bastard here. With a big, goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands out of his pockets. When he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Oh my gosh, really, Hiro? Something had fallen out of Hiro's pockets. Huh?
Huh? What?
Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up and shoved it back into his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Trash?
What?
I'm starting to think he did it. Before waiting for a reply, Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. Yeah, that looked like the wrapper that Sakura had. Hiro, did you do the deed? Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should find out more about the proteins can we found out on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from their chem lab. Let's go to chem lab first. It was on the 4th floor, right? Wait, no, it was... no, I'm not on the 1st floor. Dupe. Here. But yeah, why does it freeze every time I do that? It freezes every time I want to go up the stairs. Oh, it didn't do it that time. That's the art room. My favorite room. Here it is. 4th floor. Damn it again. Ugh, fucking whiskey is so bad. Oops. Yeah, my glasses weren't in there anyway. Alright, chem lab, chem lab, chem lab. Data lab. Music room. Office. Headmaster. Where the hell is the chem lab? Here it is.
What?
Oh, what the? Where the hell did you come from? Sorry, hold on just a second. I forgot to share the link. Alright. Just, alright, screw you. Yeah, got it. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Makoto, don't freaking... Oh, what the... Is that paint? I did not click on that. It looks like the 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I'd better not leave a footprint. But there are footprints right there. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. By we, do you mean me? With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and pen.
What?
Makoto, why are you such a pushover? So I got to work, and before long I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. So how's this? Thanks. For me?
I see.
I agree. It's obvious, though.
See. It's certainly possible.
No!
What?
Alright, sure. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. Really? Oh, hello. Hello, EXO. I'm not a VTuber, actually. At one point I want to, but I don't have the tech to do a VTuber thing. All I have is a laptop and an Xbox. Unfortunately, why? Did you want me to be the killer? And these prints are a valuable clue. Alright, what's this bottle here? There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. I also gotta learn how to do it. I did get a new job recently, so like I gotta make time. And I could probably try to do it tomorrow. Really? You have a channel as well? Like, is it gonna be your first stream, or are you just gonna start being a VTuber? And this powder must have been spilled.
So, in other words...
if that really is what had happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Looks like a poison. I only have like an i3 laptop though. I don't know. Is an i3 like powerful enough to do a VTuber thing? There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor in front of the shelf. There's also the remains of a broken bottle. Oh, nice. It'll be your first stream. What are you gonna be playing for your first stream? It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C-4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints, whoever it was only went to the left side of the shelf. Did you find me on Twitter? According to Byakuya, the powder would had to have been spilled right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Alright, anything else in here? On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. I have just a regular Dell laptop. It's not powerful, really. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelf until section C. So on this shelf is... Nice! I'll definitely have to check out your stream when you do it. Looks like a bunch of chemicals that I have no idea what they are. They're reagents. So they're just for experiments. Good to know. Isn't that kind of harsh?
What? That's fine.
I didn't even say that. Yeah, Byakuya, you're drawing a conclusion too quickly. Anyway, that doesn't matter, right? Right now I need to focus on the shelf. All the containers are labeled with the letter B and a number. So I guess I can consider the part of the shelving unit section B. I don't see anything out of the ordinary here. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about this shelf. Let's see, what's on this shelf? All kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. I forget, did the protein powder we found in the rec room, would that have the letter A on it? Wait a minute. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? There's a poison in section A. I guess I can consider this part of the shelving until section A. But wait. Yeah, Makoto noticed it too. There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C-9. Could someone have put it here on accident? I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. You can use your cell phone? I didn't know that you could use your camera for it. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Section A has dietary supplements, Section B has reagents, and Section C has lethal chemicals. Sakura must have gotten the protein powder from Section A. But what concerns me is that in Section A, there was a bottle with the label that from Section C. What was a bottle of poison from Section C doing in Section A? There's definitely something going on here. Ooh, the mystery continues to pile up. Oh, you can detect motions on your phone? Okay. What else? What else is there on here? Alright. What about you, Byakuya? Have anything to say?
I see.
I do? Thanks. That's probably the best compliment I'm gonna get from you. Alright, let's go back to the crime scene. Third floor, right? You did? Oh, well, it just popped up. Yeah, I'll follow you back, don't worry. I almost always follow people back that follow me. I like the emotes you got going on. Alright. Rec room, rec room. Rec room, rec room. Where's the rec room? Here it is. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
I believe Byakuya, but I do not believe those other two. Yeah. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
Oh, have you? Sakura's body. Okay. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
I don't want to touch that.
Whew.
Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. Well, you got gloves, I don't. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it. I've already gotten numb to it, to be honest.
It's true.
Then how can you?
So...
What? No, you can't drop a bombshell like that and just say never mind.
Hey.
Whatever. Oh, what? Oh! How did I miss that the first time? Her shoes.
Correct.
It's the same yellow powder from the chem lab. It really stands out.
I see.
Does that mean Sakura was the one that went through the cabinet?
Hey. It's true. It would seem...
Someone hit her twice? 2 blows?
Indeed.
It's a little more than interesting.
Correct.
Oh.
It's true.
Her hands had no signs of blood on them. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Look at the glass again. No. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new. I'm not seeing it.
Hey.
They're all holding different chess pieces? Is that it? Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
So...
Why not? This is life or death, Kyoko. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? Really? After everything I did to you, for you? Not did to you, for you? Like, I almost died because you used me as bait and you don't trust me still? Only to a degree you trust me?
Hey.
And what's that? An experiment?
Anyway.
Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
She calls Byakuya obnoxious.
So then.
With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up...
So then...
So, what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words...
What? Compare the weights of what? Huh? Why do you want to do that? Okay.
Listen.
Equal? It's balanced.
In other words...
Everything must be perfectly balanced. Which makes sense. The amount of Kuma figures are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then...
Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then...
Huh? The broken pieces are heavier? How is this possible?
I knew it.
What?
In other words... Hey,
I'm lost. Was the chest piece heavier or something? I don't understand. Whatever. Alright.
in other words... Hey,
The experiment showed that the pieces of the glass on the floor were heavier than an intact Monokuma bottle. And the bottles all have something in common. There's apparently an important secret message hidden there. I don't see it, dude. I am not seeing it. Something new, something new.
hey,
Yeah, Kyoko, I think you're on crack. You're making me want to drink, I swear. How am I dripping? What the heck? What does that mean?
so... Indeed.
Yeah, I have no idea. What else could I look at?
I won't for
I don't know why I talk to you.
In other words... Hey,
Damn it, I shouldn't. Damn it. Let's look at the bottle again. Yeah, it says Chem A2.
so...
But still, this protein can.
Hey. Correct. So...
Come on, come on, Makoto, make the connection. No? Okay. Makoto's on crack.
Indeed. Indeed. Right.
I don't understand what else I could look at here. Was that it? Hmm.
What? It's
Yep,
true.
same thing.
Hey,
I wish it didn't play this every time.
indeed.
Alright then. I don't know what else to do. What am I missing? Oh wait, I forgot to look at this. Yoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Clue. This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back the way that way on accident?
Hey,
Yeah, you're right. I picked up the unwritten magazine and flipped through it. This is... On one of the pages near the center of the magazine, a word had been written in bold, bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
correct.
Why can't you just tell me this shit? Kyoko, is this?
So,
But... Sakura didn't have any blood on her hands. A dying message.
however,
Huh. Yeah, looks like it.
What the heck?
Alright, let's not jump to conclusions now. Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I will forgive you.
Why are you so eager to blame those three? I can see why you would think that, but... It just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Oh, is it time for the trial? Man, that investigation took longer than I thought it would.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake.
Oh, screw you.
Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
No.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Oh boy.
See you soon.
The fourth trial is upon us! It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make sure something happens. Oh no. Oh boy. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up, one after another. And then... What's with the emojis?
what?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, this is the first time I agree with you.
Well? Phew. Yes, indeed.
Komi doesn't.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Poor Komi-san. My god. Can we see, like, the emojis he's making? You're not the only one.
The worst.
Don't look at me! Don't be mean!
Oh my god, Hero.
What the heck? What the heck?
The killer. The one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? Here we go. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way through the elevator. And with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. And no matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the door close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, ushering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as sudden as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Why are you surprised, huh?
Kind of depressing.
You say that like it's not your fault that we're all that's left.
Now then.
Oh boy. Kinda sucks that we don't even get seats. And so, the curtain opened up for the fourth trial. A deadly judgment. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle. A deadly defense. A deadly faith. A deadly class trial. Does he do that every time? What? No. Here we go. Ooh, I like that. Alright, that's all I can do. Here we go. I'll rise.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
What?
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer. But she must have some reason for believing that.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it?
Idiotic.
That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Ooh. Some concrete reason why Hino suspects those three specifically. I'm sure she mentioned it before.
It was one of you.
Oops. Fuck, how do I fast forward?
One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
Yes, got it.
No, that's wrong. Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yup.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. And does that mean one of them did it? Oh, we're at it again already. Oh.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
Yeah, same here.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, Hero, you're stupid!
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
Yeah, why would you have that, Hero?
No, it's,
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura! It's the only explanation.
Let him try to explain.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
No, that's wrong.
When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hero said can't be right. Because Sakura could have only gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know this... the reason I know that is...
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina
Yeah...
didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it.
Ooh. Wow.
I mean, what I meant was,
Oh god,
oh,
Hero.
that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room.
Oh my
Got a
gosh.
problem with that?
Why the sudden hostility?
And why did you suddenly
Well,
change
we
your
just
story?
talked, that's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Like you're one to talk.
Acting incredibly suspicious.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Oh.
Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
What? What would a shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, it was her dying
Didn't mean to skip
message.
that.
Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
But how do you know about that?
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah, you were never allowed to check the crime scene.
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found that message with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf, right?
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
What's your point?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
To be honest, you never make sense. There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Oh, Hiro, you're in trouble. Did you do it? Did you kill Sakura?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun.
Oops.
I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Oh. We saw when he first saw the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Damn it!
And I can tell you
Damn
when
it.
I found the dying
Message. It was only after I found the magazine when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying... when Ogre's body was discovered.
Fuck.
Shoot!
Crap baskets.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you it was only
after the I found the
Damn it.
magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I
saw her.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation.
So you couldn't have seen it?
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Unless you know something that we don't.
Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on. You're focusing on the wrong part. Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is.
Vienna
Toko.
sausage? What the hell does that
I don't
mean?
even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Oh, why? Can you communicate with the dead? Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. And I can prove it.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof.
This should prove it.
Yeah, you're done.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Oh, you done fucked up, Hiro.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Whoa, okay, he just admits it.
He admits it.
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened. I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there... And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Seems okay so far.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something. As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
It was just simple
She
paranoia.
was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then... I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head. I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Nah, I still have some
Well,
questions.
That's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
Yeah,
And
I think I
until
know
we
what it
figure
is.
that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
And what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he had to do after writing that message? It doesn't make sense. Why he didn't use Sakura's finger? Why the magazine was hidden?
I got it!
Yeah, that's a good
true.
point.
Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Huh?
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
And it wasn't Hiro that did that, because
Why
then
would
he
you
wouldn't
take the
have an
time to
alibi.
write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Yeah.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Hmm.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
And I think I know who it
I
was.
don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Oh, Toko, you done fucked up?
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Was he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
And I have proof that she did.
Why would I have... Wait, but more important, that doesn't even matter. We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it.
That's right. I killed her.
Dude,
No,
shut the hell
you
up.
didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yeah, that would have been too easy.
You can't be serious. That's just... I don't believe it.
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer, and I have to prove that. Fuck. What do I pick?
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind, before she could do anything.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once. After the first swing, the bottle shattered. She went limp.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
No. That doesn't end there. There's something that proves that the wound on her head.
I didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from, and you only hit.
Yeah, just once.
Fuck.
Shoot!
Maybe it was the first one.
I didn't want to, but I grabbed a Monokuma bottle and I hit
Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from, and you
only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
There we go. I just had the wrong one.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Me too.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Yes.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
Oh.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
Yeah, I don't remember that.
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
There was a pawn, a rook. The connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figures inside each bottle is holding. Yeah, okay, I knew that was the correlation. Chess piece? Yep, chess piece. Damn it. I need an E. 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 Give me the E. Fuck, I fucked up.
Now I understand.
I have like no hearts left.
That's it. The chess pieces.
So why does that
each bottle,
how does that
a
explain the
Monokuma
different
figure
weights?
Holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was...
The knight, right?
The knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Was the bishop not on there?
What
Oh yeah, it
left
was missing.
intact at the crime scene
Oh wait, no,
was
the
king,
bishop is there.
Rook, bishop,
The queen
and
was
pawn.
missing.
Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh,
So the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case. That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle that was missing... It was excited? It was broken?
I got it! The bottle must have been broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there
Oh.
was more than just one broken bottle.
That's why
at the scene.
that's why the broken bottle was heavier.
And what is this evidence?
I got it! Earlier,
Now I
Kyoko
get
and I
it.
did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime.
Now I get it.
But
Can't believe I didn't
someone
figure
did
that
their
out
best
earlier.
to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces.
Oh, that's bad
which
luck.
is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
Hey, puppy. Come up.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There could be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by the second attacker. Some bullet. What the hell?
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Mm-hmm.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko?
Ooh.
And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No
No,
way!
there
You
is.
killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you
Yeah,
killed
shut
her.
up, Hiro.
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Dude.
Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
Are you fucking with us?
When I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
I mean, I guess that's
Someone
fair.
tighten the screws on his brain. I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Whoa. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
Oh, you're one to talk. No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for someone to find. Oh no, another element. Alright, let's hear it. Maybe. Ah, fuck.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! It's a lie! I admit nothing. That's enough!
This should prove it.
Ah, that was close. That was fucking close.
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up.
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Yeah, Byakuya,
Then
here's a
you killed
weakness.
Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on, so I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Awkward.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around,
Oh shit.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me. When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines. I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her? You mean...
Haha, guess who's back?
Hey, it's the less
It was
annoying
your
one.
fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories, so I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see...
Oh shit, again?
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible! No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for so down, woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem!
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
What? Really? No outburst? Huh? I thought for sure she'd have some words for Hiro for that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
No, not quite yet.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
Ugh, creepy. It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... what am I missing here?
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Nope. So if the second shot from Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, where did Sakura die? It was...
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
And you were taken by surprise, so you smashed her.
You got it!
And where did the attack?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Nope, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Or why she was vomiting blood.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. That.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stained by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors.
Ha!
There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
Oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
No.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Yeah, there's no way she wouldn't be caught. I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't think she was in the room at all.
What's the locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much.
So polite.
You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, That means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
She was vomiting blood. It
that's
must have been
because
something
you're
else.
overlooking vital information.
Yes. Could we really be missing something so important? If there's another explanation, maybe it's... the yellow powder, Monokuma File 4, Aoi's accounts.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
There's no other possible cause.
Nope.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her.
I disagree!
No, that's wrong. According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In
Yes!
fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood.
Yeah, come on, Hina.
Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
Are you one to talk?
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if
Scooby
there
Snack?
wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Yeah.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Oh, shut up, creep.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
Okay, jeez.
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Ha!
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C.
He found it in A,
In
didn't
section
he?
A, dietary supplements.
Yep.
In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements. I'm positive. Section A!
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprits switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
Are you crazy? Byakuya put the bottle of poison onto his lips and...
Master!
We were so shocked at what we were seeing, all we could do was stand there and watch. But as if we're the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
This is It's protein powder.
What?
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder. Which would mean that conversely, the poison must have been... Could it be? Another Hangman's Gambit. Poison... Pro... T, I need a T. T. E. I. Damn it. N. Protein. Protein. Drink. I need an N. Come on, give me an N. There it is. There we go.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
A protein drink.
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A
Obviously.
protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
And I know what evidence he's talking about. The footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf. That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
It was me.
Excuse me?
The footprints. They're mine.
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
Holy shit!
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing these are Makoto and Hina.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya.
Yeah,
That
that's why he
explains
did
why
it.
you...
That's why he did it.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you? This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
Nah, there's something I don't know.
Believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true? Did you really
No.
kill Sakura?
No.
Why? Why would you do that?
You know, what the hell,
I found
girl?
her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
But how did the powder get on the floor?
And then she downed it all at once. And then
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, Kyoko, I'm not convinced either.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves, just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
Yes, come on, Kyoko, talk your shit.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism.
Talk your shit, Kyoko.
But there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yes, thank you.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Concerns me too.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, Makoto.
Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint?
Yeah, that seems very sloppy.
Too obvious. Too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
It was multiple
You
footprints.
didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please. I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh, shut up.
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment
just
you
ignore 'em.
arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
Nope, that's
And
wrong.
Was that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay.
Nope,
then,
that's
go
wrong.
on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder, and that's where I switched them.
Nope.
Once I was done with
Contradiction
that,
right there.
I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Big
It's
Mac.
the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. Chem lab shelf.
First, I went to Section C. That's when I grabbed the poison.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section
Nope.
A.
What?
Shoot!
What? That was wrong?
First, I went to Section C.
Oh.
That's when I grabbed the poison. And you spilled some of the Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C.
There we go. I just had the wrong truth bullet.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
And it's impossible not to have footprints there.
That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
Then why wouldn't she do that for the first time?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
Oh yeah, and that too.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
How dare you?
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Hmm.
Well... You see...
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the
Oh,
only
what's wrong,
problem with your
Byakuya?
account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
What?
Did?
It was hidden inside
Oh,
the bottle
that.
of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Look at that smug bitch face.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
Huh? A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder.
Good thing he didn't swallow it.
I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Huh?
Huh?
Me?
Yeah, what?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something the same shade of blue. The rec room window!
I got it!
Ooh.
It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
That is a good question.
What's so strange about that?
It is very strange.
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it the poison bottle what the fuck? The section
got
8?
it.
That was
The bottle
weird.
of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Hina, can you explain this?
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
Why are you surprised?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab. Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
Are we now?
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right?
Do we?
If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We do need to explain that. But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it.
Yup.
That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
Oh, what's wrong, Byakuya? The reason she can see that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can to the rec room after it was opened. And it's the fact that way it was laid on the ground.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
That's exactly what we're saying.
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the...
I call bullshit.
What's wrong? You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
They were under it.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it...
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
Ooh.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can.
Alright.
But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
If that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
No, that's not why. The
Yeah.
only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Damn.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Damn, Sakura,
Such a
why?
ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Finishing the sentences.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Holy
Before we
shit!
get to that, we need to
Byakuya just
clarify
said
one other
please.
thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
I agree with him. The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura.
I got it! I think it was Sakura herself.
I thought he was talking about something else.
So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself?
Yes, have you been listening?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poison.
Oh, yes, we have proof. We have proof.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
I don't know, why would you lie that you murdered her? Tokyo showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you!
Fuck you.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Give up!
You're a liar! Do you have any kind of proof?
This should prove it.
It's proof! You're done, Hina! You're out of here!
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab.
Ooh.
That powder was yellow, wasn't it? So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura.
Holy crap! Hina, what the hell?
And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing, which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
The only reason I can
The
think
only
of...
explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one who killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Sakura killed herself.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Let that sink in.
I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly!
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
I got it!
The victim
The locked room
herself.
mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you.
Yeah, that's when
wasn't it, Hina?
when she went to go find the other guys. When she said she was gonna go find everyone else, that's when she did it.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were. You said you were going to go get everyone else.
But you actually went to go put the poison
But
back.
your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room... While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body.
Yeah.
The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to
Damn.
hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long
What the
as
hell,
you could
Hina?
disguise the truth. You didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh, come on. We have to do the comic. Come on. Alright, man. Whatever you say. Oh. He wrote her name. Toko pokes out. She puts it upside down like a dumbass. She takes the protein bottle. That should be
The
it.
killer is you! This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet
Fuck,
her
I
in a
messed
rec
up,
room.
didn't I?
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot. And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro. When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime. He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name. Toko. By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her.
He runs away.
But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush,
Puggy
she made
princess.
one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down. Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head and fainted. This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack.
Okay.
When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura.
Imagine they keep switching between personalities
freaked
because they
out.
keep passing out.
And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
Yeah, I fucked up.
But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Yep, that was wrong. Fuck.
Here's exactly what happened.
I should have just went with my gut.
And that explains how Sakura... But even after those... So then,
Yep, there it is.
it was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab. She turned the rec room into a true locked room scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there, she took her
Poor
final
Sakura,
breath.
man. Of course, the one thing that can only kill her is herself.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside. But someone already knew what had happened. Knew that she had committed suicide. And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
Why would they want to do that,
In
though?
an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort was you, Hina.
Damn it, Hina,
That's
why?
the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened?
Yeah, how does it
But-
feel, Byakuya?
Makoto, how did you manage to... How were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
Because I'm smarter than you, dumbass.
Huh? Oh, well...
I am way smarter than you.
You still haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Damn, he got like 220 pumped. Damn, I got a C. Whatever, I got an A rank overall.
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point.
Yeah.
Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot?
To be honest, I'd rather forget you.
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
Ah, screw you.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Yeah. You sound bored yourself, Monokuma. Monokuma himself sounds bored. Yep, that was the truth. Sakura killed herself. Suicide.
Okay. My entire existence!
Man, he really is just bored.
What did you say? Come on.
Yeah, Hina, I want to know that too.
What are you thinking?
Don't be mean!
What is this?
What? I didn't do shit to her. What the fuck are you talking about?
You should have been the one to die.
I've treated her with nothing but respect. I didn't do anything to her. Hina, hell, what the hell?
What is this?
It's her suicide notes. That's... Okay.
No forgiveness! I can't forgive this!
She's like your only friend. She could probably defeat any of them, to be honest.
But...
Hina. They're friends.
Aww.
Why?
I didn't do crap to her, though. Why did you want to kill me and Kyoko?
What are you saying?
I won't Why?
I didn't do crap.
Huh?
Hina. Hina.
Huh?
Aww.
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Some protein.
That's the last conversation I had with her. It was about protein.
Please.
Damn.
Why? Why?
It's the circle of life. I'm sorry.
Why?
I didn't blame her at all. If anything, I was on her side the whole time. Oh, you suffered? You're the one that tried to kill us. Hina.
Why?
Don't let me in with you.
Hey! Hey!
What?
Hey!
To be honest, I'm kind of getting tired too. What?
What is this? What are you saying?
In other words, yes, indeed.
Huh? Well, what?
What the heck?
Was that what I think it is?
Yep.
Then, what does Hina have?
Too bad.
You bastard!
It's true.
You absolute scumbag!
Huh? Huh?
Unbelievable.
That is so cruel.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Yeah, Hina, actually, that's actually kind of obvious. You filthy little...
Pung, pung.
You faked the suicide note, you asshole!
Phew. Shing.
And
You scumbag.
What are you gonna do? Hey, hey! But hold on.
I hate you, Monokuma. I hate you.
enough already.
Yeah, I'm losing patience.
Yes, indeed.
My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
Wow. They were probably worried that until the first murder that had happened, nothing would move forward. But neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you,
I mean, you never had to act. You never had to act. People kept murdering people, so watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
aww, that's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Damn, Monokuma, you asshole. But I never hated her. She was one of my favorites.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
So that's why she never bothered to defend herself. But unfortunately, that's not enough. That won't end with me. This won't end with me just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me. Which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Hina Chris rocked his ass. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else. Oop, didn't mean to do that.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get this situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
The one I'm going to kill is myself.
I mean, she's technically doing what the mastermind said, so if the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Wow.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Damn!
No way!
Correct.
I knew she didn't commit suicide out of weakness. Her body was too strong. Her body was too weak for her fucking willpower. That's what it was. But in doing so, she became more powerful than anyone thought imaginable.
However,
She's become one with the Force!
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry. But please don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through the actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Press F for respect in this for Sakura. Press F in the comments for Sakura.
What are you gonna do? Uh-oh.
Yeah, that is ironic.
Too bad.
No, it's all your fault. Fuck you. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Yeah, come on, hero. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh-hoo.
Damn. Hero's actually talking sense. Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered. Because the one we need to destroy is you. Nobody else.
What? What do you want?
Well, it's happening, so deal with it.
How strange. Hey!
No, come on, Byakuya. Give it a rest, dude.
Phew!
Come on, man. Just give up this game. You were never gonna win. It's fucking... Oh!
Huh?
Naturally. Don't make me repeat myself.
Ooh! Byakuya having a redemption arc. Byakuya has no enemies.
It's all clear now.
Byakuya is having his no enemies arc. Byakuya, does this mean... Everyone,
Hey,
take that, Monokuma!
Meh.
Oh, screw you.
What the heck?
You want me to punish you guys?
But you can't execute anyone.
What?
What, are you gonna, like, fuck her? Okay, then, I can't say that. You're not gonna...
But...
Oh, shit.
Wrong.
Oh, that's good. Bear times 1?
Listen up. Yoo-hoo!
A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Oh. Oh, I know who it is. A special guest. No! Alter Ego! Oh, crap baskets. Oh, it is so dead. Why does Monokuma look so buff? Oh, crap. Please have mercy. Please, Monokuma. Oh! It's still functioning? Oh, no, definitely not. Not after this. Man, he's going ham on those joysticks. I'm calling them joysticks. Why is it a ball? What? How did he turn the laptop into a steel ball? A steel ball. Like, what? That makes almost as less sense as Mondo's execution. You!
Oh no!
That bastard!
So,
And the mastermind found out.
but still,
Damn, we lost our advantage.
I'm gonna do my best.
Damn, we are fucked, probably. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him!
What's the matter?
Yeah, friends with a laptop. You fucking... Shut the hell up! He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend! And you killed him! I don't know what that is. Yeah, he definitely did find out about it, trying to get into the internet.
Just as I thought.
Damn.
Actually,
Oh, bullshit! What?
What are you thinking?
yep. Phew. Hey,
I want to be able to help.
Damn, he knew everything? So we didn't have an advantage over him at all. He wanted to help, at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed.
very nice.
You're a psychopath. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everyone who died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. So, I swear to God, someday, you will pay for this.
Ba-bum.
You calling me unreasonable?
Well? Uh-huh.
What?
What?
Yep.
Oh.
Huh?
Hello.
Alright, just go ahead. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like to tell to the there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully, it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mysteries of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oh, come on, read the rest of it, asshole!
Too bad.
Aw, damn it.
What?
Yeah! I definitely want to hit something.
You guys?
Hey, who you calling a greaseball?
Huh?
I'll have you know that I washed my hair.
Bad. Hmm?
What?
Yeah, what is it now?
What?
And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it.
Hmm?
Oh, you're one to talk? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you.
Well?
I hate you, you stupid bear. Those were his parting words to us, before disappearing. And what was that all about? Sakura's final message. Her last clue to help us solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
Who?
Hey,
Oh. The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? Oh, that would be fucked up. And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of, but... there's no but in there. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge stuff like that, or thoughts like that.
Yo! But...
Yeah, where do we go from here?
Yes.
Yeah, honestly, the first things first is let's get the hell out of here. Hina must still feel responsible. She is responsible! She tried to kill us.
Not possible.
Yes. Yeah, call him out, hero.
Stop talking.
You tried to kill me and Kyoko. We never did anything to you. We never did anything to Sakura either. I was nothing but nice to her.
Sorry.
Huh? Capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
Man, you are delusional.
Huh?
Wow,
What
sleazeball.
did you say?
Man, she called you out.
What the heck?
I see.
Ah. No, 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 no!
I guess it's not easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. And so, Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope Speak Academy. And the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up upon us. Ding dong, bing bong.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited.
I'm getting a sandwich anyway.
Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
I'm actually kind of hungry right now, to be honest. Nighttime descended, and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Kyoko?
Kyoko?
yes, it's me.
Huh?
How'd you get in my room?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing in here?
It's true.
Okay, that much is obvious. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door... Ah, come on! Are you serious?
Hey,
What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? You wanna... No, I can't say it. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
A favor, you say? What's your favor?
So...
Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips to my ear and whispered. The data center on the 4th floor. What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. When? Tomorrow? This morning? When? Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Alright, I guess we're going to the data center. I made my way into the after-hour school and headed to the data center on the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, and when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe already inside? I put my hand on the door, and with a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but... Kyoko, what the hell? It must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor.
What's this?
Hey, nothing much. Gah!
Damn it!
Yeah, I wasn't. Oh, well, I just... Yeah, nothing at all.
Unbelievable.
Come on, I would never break school rules. I'm not that kind of guy, Monokuma. No, nothing like that.
Just a second.
Oh, hey, Kyoko. Kyoko.
You too? You guys?
It's true.
What?
Hey,
I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Boom, boom.
So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
Hold on! Listen, what was that? What was all that about just now? She woke me up, made me go to the data center, which just still happened to be locked. And then she shows up late and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
I absolutely have to worry about it. I figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always,
Goodbye.
but... Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Oh! The plot is thickening more and more! And that is the end of chapter 4. Poor Sakura, man. Oh, we added a student. That's funny. Alter lump? Definitely save, thank you. I got an achievement, 4 by Gore.
Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Ukuro Ukusawa. That was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. What the? 3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself. What the hell was that? 100-mile dash. Pain of a junk food junkie. That's quite a title. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, the morning in the dining hall. Hey guys.
Well?
I like how he doesn't deny it, he just ignores him.
In the name of my family.
Huh?
Since when is she ever, like, loud?
Whoa!
Miss Mushroom.
What's your deal?
Yeah, that's surprising.
How about that?
Whew.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, Byakuya.
Let's go.
Pressured by an obviously irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration. And that's where I'm gonna end it. Holy shit! That was where I wild! Man, Sakura committed suicide, who would have thought? Damn. Hina tried to get us all executed. Because she sucks, I guess, I don't know. I don't know, she's a dick. But that's it for this stream. Next stream will be Wolon Fallen Dynasty, or maybe an art stream. And then I think I'll try to make tomorrow another lawn stream and try to complete as much as Wolon Fallen Dynasty as much as possible. I fumbled that sentence. But yeah, until then guys, I thank you for watching. Emil, I thank you again for following. It was a pleasure. I will see you guys next stream. Goodbye!